no electricity to this house then?
There's an extension.
Just an extension from the house to the shack. Just to confirm, so there's the two grandparents, a little granddaughter, and no running water, no toilet. You have to use a bucket for the ditches. That's the situation here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's 80 years old, and her husband's 85.
80 and 85. Wow. And the little girl's in grade 5. So who lives there? Okay. Living in this shed here. No running water? No nothing. So there's people living in these shacks?
Yeah.
And no running water here? So then the toilet pails are all have to be dumped out?
Yes.
Out in the road?
Yes.
How many people are living here?
One single, and one single.
Single there, and the little girl and the grandparents.
Yeah.
So there's how many here without sewage or water, just in this little circle? 6 or 8?
There's 7 kids and 2 adults.
7 kids and 2 adults?
Yeah.
Do they have water in there?
No.
No?
You just dump it in the ditch.
They just dump their waste in the ditch. 7 kids, 2 adults in that home. So that's about 15 people right here in this corner that have no place for their sewage or water. Doctor, what kind of health?
The sort of things you get into trouble with that are infectious diseases of basically the respiratory tract and the digestive tract. So they get a lot of colds, and they get secondary ear infections, throat infections, strep throat, sinus infections, bronchitis, and diarrhea illnesses. And then there's a lot of mental health issues. They get depression, they get anxiety
Sense of
disorders.
self-esteem for a child to be
It's terrible.
having to use a pail. It's 9 people.
Yeah, so they get lots of health problems living in circumstances like this.
How many people are in here? 6. 4 kids.
Some other.
Wow. No electricity?
No, they're running an extension cord from next door.
Right. And no water? No, of course no water. No washroom.
Washroom are also.
They run inside in the middle of the night, so my kids use the washroom too. Or sometimes they use Pampers.
Then you're heating it with wood? That's it?
Yeah, it's probably a press board, and then it looks like it's got a tarp above and a tarp below the press board.
This is an uninsulated floor.
Oh, an insulated
Feel
floor.
it, it's a cold floor on your feet.
Yeah. How old are the children in here?
My daughter's 5 years old today,
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
and my son, he's mild autistic.
Oh.
He's 4 years old. And my son is 2, and my youngest is 11 months today.
Wow. Must be hard for the children to be able to concentrate in school living in a tent. Yeah.
This is an accident waiting to happen. So we're looking at the back of the stove here, just for people to get around.
These houses will be burnt to the ground in about a half an hour.
I know. Well, look at this heat and this. Look that there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right to the ground.
open in the back. That heat. They'd never get out.
No. We lost a child in 2006 to a house fire in Kashesh.
Yeah. Trina Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
27 people in the house, and they got everyone out except for the 4-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was just a little house, eh? 27 were in that house?
There was 27 people in that house, yeah.
This house would be up in flames in a second.
And this is all mold up here, by the way. The pink insulation, right?
Yeah.
And you see the black?
The
And
black
that's
is-
all mold.
That's black's all mold.
Yeah. And there's lots of it. The whole house
The
will be
whole-
full of mold.
The whole house is covered in mold. And it,
That's just the black fiberglass. Well, it's black mold staining pink fiberglass.
so you figure the walls are pretty
And
much.
I would imagine if we took those walls down, if there's pink insulation in there with a vapor barrier, it's going to be molded as well. It looks like this board was burnt.
Yeah.
And anyway,
Oh my God, there's little kids in this place. So you guys are worried about the having that homemade wood stove, and because there's no room for the kids, they're like right beside it, running through all the
burns
time. For kids.
So you gotta lift this
Yeah. Hot liquid pulling off this.
coming off the stove.
Yeah.
And they heat their water on this, and then
Yeah.
the kid will come along and he'll pull on it.
There's noise.
Again, there's no back burner there. Pull it, and the kid will get hot water on them.
Yeah. So a lot of third-degree burns.
They'll get scald injuries, and it'll be a first, second, and some unfortunately will get third-degree burns.
Families here, and then the other ones are single, so it's a total is 90 people living here right now.
90 people.
Yeah, it's a temporary shelter. We call it the beer shelter.
What is it? Like it just looks like a big work shed or work.
Well, these
Trailer.
trailers were from De Beers. They were working construction trailers for
Yeah,
De Beers.
construction trailers.
Yeah. So this was a temporary shelter for people for evacuees that time, 2 years ago.
So when they had the sewage
Their
back
sewage,
up,
Yeah.
This was meant to be a temporary
so now it's
solution
permanent.
for that. Now it's becoming permanent.
It's a temporary shelter for people that don't have places to stay.
So these two trailers are like the size of a subdivision anywhere else. I mean, 90 some people living in here.
Yeah.
So how many washrooms? How many kitchens?
There's 2 laundry facilities there, but I think one of them is only working, and there's washrooms on each side.
Right.
There's at least 2 on each side. So
2 washrooms on each side
Yeah.
for 90 people. And showers?
there's 3, I think it's 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's 1 bathroom on each side.
Yeah, it looks like an institution for criminals, not housing for families.
Uh-oh. Are you in trouble? You just have to... Oh, look at your nose.